Good day, traders. 1 minute mindset reset, probably a bit longer than a minute, answering some questions and comments from traders. So first of all, when I look at a session trade for 25 pips where there's a potential 25 to 50 pip scalp, NASDAQ gold, maybe on a major pair, usually NASDAQ and gold because they have more volatility. If I see that potentially setting up, to me that's a session scalp for what I consider to be an easy playbook trade setup. So when I say easy, it should be a low stress probability, 1 star, come to the screen, have a coffee, and if the setup's there, trade it, and it's done 15-25 minutes. As opposed to going to the screen and sitting there for 3 hours trying to trade on a 15-minute, 5-minute hourly chart. So to answer a question regarding time frames, when I go for a session scalp, I'm purely looking at the setup and the levels themselves. So I'm going there looking at the levels. So time frame is irrelevant. So if I take it on a 15-minute chart, what that means is I'm getting filled worse than getting filled at the level. So if I'm looking to get in at double zeros or 75 in that 1 minute cycle, it could be 16, 17 minutes into an hour. If I'm looking for the confirmation on a 15-minute chart, I could be getting filled at 82 or 79 or 86 as opposed to getting filled at double zeros. So your profit potential is less. The trade may not be a trade setup on the 15-minute, but it's set up for that session for a peak formation, a reversal, whatever that may be. Now, high and low of the day are a different scenario, especially if we're trading in the US session, because obviously that has a high-low range expansion potential for, maybe 50, 75, 100 pips. So, next question. Just because I trade a certain way doesn't mean that your way is wrong and my way is right. I have no care in the world whatsoever how people trade, what time frames they use, how they go approaching the market. If it's working and producing you profits, that's what trading is about to me. As I mentioned to a trader yesterday, I could care less about anything other than the fact that is my trading being profitable. My job is to make profits trading, not to be smart about how much I know about how to predict where the market's going. What matters is at the end of the day or the end of the week or the end of the month, am I green? Am I in profits, or am I struggling at break even, or am I losing money? Because I have a job to do, and that's it. So how you trade is irrelevant to me. If it's working for you, I don't get into banter back and forth. I could care less. I really have zero interest in even talking about the markets, to be honest. I just want to know, is my trading profitable or not? So when I put information on there, that's how I'm trading, what my best trade setups are. How you trade is purely up to you. If you're getting something of some benefits from me that helps your trading, all the power to you. That's what it's all about. Which comes to my next point. I reinforce, I do not like to trade the markets. I do not like sitting at the screen. I'm going there for the least amount of time as possible to maximize my trade setup and get off the screen and not sit around and keep trading. That is a recipe for disaster for me. And I know several traders know that you can compound your money super fast and also give it back plus losses on top of that. So if I come to the screen in the US session last night, Thursday night, NASDAQ, S&P, perfect examples of markets that continued to be unidirectional for the entire rest of the US session into the close. S&P had a massive move, NASDAQ had a massive move right off the first bar that continued into the night. So in that instance, I don't stay up, but I may leave a trailer in. As I said, I'll take off the majority of that, and in some cases I could have probably done a lot better, and that's just a choice I make. You leave a trailer in if you want. Some nights maybe I should stay up, but I just choose not to. So again, how you trade is up to you. It's whether or not it's, number one, is it giving you the lifestyle that you want? Is it stress, low stress? I'm not going to the screen. I've done all the other stuff. I've done everything possibly wrong that you can imagine. So the reason I've tailored these rules is for myself to maintain consistency maintain my sanity, maintain my profitability and my duplication of those results by having a simple duplicatable process. You can make it as complicated or as simple as you want. So again, I emphasize the fact that I'm looking for setups. There are trend setups, there are reversal setups, there are just capitulation moves at the end of a move. So we can get a market that's creeping. There may be a 25 or 50 pip blow off that's a perfect setup. It may occur in the gap time. There are certain days I may go look at it in the gap and just take that trade and nothing else, because it's a gift and I take it and then I don't even bother with the next session, because some days I just want to be able to make a great trade and then walk away. And that's, again, I don't want to trade all the time. I don't even like being in the markets. When I'm out, I want to go to bed at night. I want to sleep and have peace of mind. So reinforcing how you trade is entirely up to you. There is no right and wrong if it's profitable. If it's not making money, then you need to stop and ask yourself what it is that you need to change in order to get the results that you're after. My job is to make money trading. My job is not to predict, be knowledgeable about the markets, impress people about where I think it's going to go or any of that stuff. My job is to be profitable. That's it. Otherwise, there's no point in me trading the markets. So hopefully you got value from today's video, traders. Again, reinforcing that simplicity is easy to duplicate, and you have to know what you can do over and over again in live markets, day after day, week after week, month after month. Keep it simple, maximize your profitability, minimize your losses, and may the markets go with you.